China has jiaozi, Japan has gyoza, Korea has mandu, Mongolia has booz, Nepal has momo. However, no one knows how and when this dish originated in Nepal and why was it called momo. Since this dish is famous amongst the Newari community of Kathmandu Valley in Nepal, there is a prevalent belief that it was the Newari traders who brought momo techniques from Lhasa in Tibet. There is another belief that it was the Tibetan people who migrated to Nepal and brought momos with them. Traditionally, momos were made with yak meat as vegetables were scarce in rocky and rugged mountainous areas. However, today, momos are made with every filling one can ever think of and is one of the most popular fast food not just in Tibet, India or Nepal but in the entire world. Today we are going to make kothe momos, which is a Nepali signature dish. These are partially fried and partially steamed momos. To make kothe momos, firstly we need to make the momo dough. We won't add much water to it as this is going to be a stiff dough. We'll keep kneading it for around 8 to 10 minutes till everything comes together. Next, we'll go on to make the filling for kothe momos. We will add salt into the cabbage so that it pulls out the water before we add our minced chicken. As we are making chicken cheese kothe momos, we'll add some good amount of cheese. We will keep mixing the ingredients till all of it sticks together. Our dough has been resting and we'll notice that it has become considerably smoother. We'll divide the dough into equal sized portions. We'll roll it out gently and we'll keep the edges thin. We'll dust off the excess flour before adding our filling. There are several styles of wrapping momos, however this is the traditional one. We will make pleats on one side. Then seal both the sides together. We'll finally curve it up to give it a shape. While we have wrapped up all our momos, we'll go on to cook kothe momos on a thick bottom pan. We'll first partially fry our momos before we finally steam them in the same pan. Our momos have been frying up partially and we have achieved a crispy fried golden crust. Now we'll add some water and cover and steam them. After 4 minutes, we'll open the lid and we'll cook till the remaining water dries out. The water is almost dried out and our kothe momos are absolutely ready to be served with some spicy traditional momo chutney. Hello everybody, I hope you love our new videos every Wednesday. Please let us know in the comment section below and please do like, share and subscribe our channel.